Hey everyone, Toboggan's Adventure here, and I will admit, kind of dreading working today. Don't know why, just feeling a bit overwhelmed and stressed still with work, and just from the weekend, and just thinking about the various projects that are still needing to be worked on, and just everything else. And maybe once I get through some of these projects and just they'll be in the past, it won't be as much of a problem. But right now it's just it's a bit much sometimes, and it kind of makes me think about just careers in general and how maybe some of the jobs that are less fun pay a lot, but then the ones that you do enjoy are the ones that don't really pay anything. I think about my time working in retail, or just other jobs where I got to interact with people a lot more, and work, I guess, face to face with some people, or chat with them more daily. I thought that was more rewarding and fun. Those often don't pay a lot. Not to say there aren't jobs that do in that capacity, but you just have to find them. And that's kind of what I've been thinking about right now. It's just what am I truly passionate about? And there's things where I enjoy helping people, I enjoy interacting and connecting with people, but what kind of job relates to that? Is that something in sales or marketing? Maybe it's being a therapist, something like that, and I truly don't know yet, but I don't know. It's kind of got me thinking. But outside of that too, I did get my quote for my yard project, for one of them that I want to do, but I want to help with, because I just knew it would be too much for me to try and take on as one person. And it came back to about $3,000, which is about double what I was expecting. If I was smart, I'd go around and get more quotes, but honestly, I just kind of want the job done and just not have to worry about it, and I've got the funds for it. But yeah, it was a bit more than expected. Now, of course, about 2,400 of the $3,000, or 2,200, somewhere around there, is just labor and equipment, which is understandable. That's can be most of it. Materials are about the same in terms of what I would just be able to pick up somewhere. So it's mostly that. So of course, I could probably hire someone to just go and shovel rock for me at $25 an hour or something like that, and they'd probably get it done for a lot less. But at the same time, I'm just gonna try not to stress it. Yeah, it is a lot, but hopefully it's fine when it's all done. I will say I haven't had much luck with landscapers in the past. When I first lived in the first home that I had bought, I had taken on projects on my own with putting in a retaining wall in the front yard because we had removed the grass. And it's another thing. For some reason, I'm just not a lawn guy. I can't keep grass alive. I don't understand what to do. I can weed it and spray it and all that stuff, and water and mow it, but I don't know. So at our first house, we had a slope. It wasn't really ideal. It wasn't even fun trying to mow, especially with like a push mower. It was really hard. So I spent a year building out a retaining wall, a double-tiered retaining wall, and then putting in rock and all of that, and that was quite the project, and took me a while, and I did learn some things, but yeah, that was quite the project. And after we put that in, we ended up moving, and at our current house, when we had it built, we paid landscapers to do the sprinklers in the back, put in sod, and set up some other things, and then building a retaining wall that kind of went along our back fence line. And even something like that, the original quote was kind of low, and then things just kept getting added, and I think it ended up costing us like $16,000, and they still didn't do it quite how we wanted, because now we have a side lot full of big rock that we don't want, and it's not fun to walk on or get our lawnmower into, and we need to mow in the backyard. So that's what I'm also removing, and moving that rock to the front where some other grass had died. And then I'm going to be mulching that side lot myself. Now that'll be easy for me to do. I can put my own barrier down and do that, but I don't want to be digging up grass and capping out sprinklers and transporting a lot of rock to the front. So that's what this landscaper is going to do for me. But yeah, hopefully they do it right and everything looks good, because again, I haven't had luck with landscapers. Even my wife was like, I don't know if I really trust having landscapers come out. But for me, it's just not a project I can take on my own. If I did, it would probably take me all year, and there's no guarantees I would have it finished. So sometimes you have to, weigh time versus money and all of that, and your own physical health and what you're capable of doing. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. But that's gonna do it for this video. Just kind of want to share my Monday thoughts. I'll actually try and edit and get this up so that it's actually out on the same day that I record it. But stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next one.